Buddy, and thank you for joining me, everyone. I'm so happy you could join me. Today, we are going to continue with our fables. A fable, originally, it is believed that it started with a writer who lived many, many thousands of years ago, about 2,500 years ago, if not more, in ancient Greece around the Mediterranean. And the name of that person was Aesop. Aesop wrote stories, and each story he wrote or he told at the time had a lesson that we call a moral. A moral is something we learn from the story we read or listen to. And usually that lesson is taught by animals that are the characters in the story. So today our book is The Ant and the Grasshopper. Now, when we think about ants, we know that they are very, very hard workers, right? Every time we see them, they are busy carrying something. So, in this story, we have a grasshopper who loves to play and run in the sun, and he meets some ants, and he is wondering about why they are working so hard. So, before I forget, I have to tell you this one I actually have learned many, many years ago, but in French. And the title in French is La Cigale et la Fourmi. I'm going to also upload those stories in French if you are interested in hearing it in the French language. It would be fun. It's the same story in a different language because, as you know, storytellers are all over the world and stories do travel. Okay? All right, here we go. This book is adapted. Adapted mean someone took the story and wrote it in their own words, but they are not the original authors, okay? So over here, Diane Marwood is not the original author of this story because it's Aesop who wrote it many, many years ago. And the illustration in this book is Gabriele Antonini. And those obviously are the pictures made by Gabrielle. Here we go. Okay, put on your listening caps. Look at the pictures, think about the characters, and see if you're going to learn something from this story. One day, Grasshopper was laying in the hot sun just singing. The ants were busy finding grain to store for winter. Slow down, ant. It is too hot to work, called Grasshopper. You should be finding grain for winter too, Ant called back. But Grasshopper paid no attention to Ant's advice. When cold winter came, the ants kept warm and ate their grain. Here's the burrow of the ants. You see? It's underground beneath the snow. Here's the snow, and that's their home underneath. One cold morning, the ants saw Grasshopper. May I have some of your grain? Grasshopper asked. Where is your grain? Ant asked Grasshopper. I was too busy singing to go find any, said Grasshopper. Well, you can have some grain, but next year you must find your own before winter, said Ant. The end. Okay, so boys and girls, in this story, the author changed the ending. Okay? Because in the original story, the ant says to the grasshopper, listen, you were singing all summer long and you were too busy finding grains. So, no, I am not going to help you. And the ants left and they didn't give him food. right. I will see you soon. Thanks again for joining me. Bye bye.